What's up, motherfuckers? Angry Jackal of Raw Bricks. Yeah, I know, it's a fucking Thursday night. A lot of things are popping up, though, that I need to talk with you guys about. Make sure you guys are aware of a couple of different things. First and foremost, I want to talk with you guys about these fucking hurricanes back to back to back to back to back. You guys really need to take this shit serious. Thank God I don't live on the East Coast. But what's up, Matt? Thank God I live on the fucking East Coast because they are going to get fucking ass raped. And it looks like after Irma, you've got Jose. What's up, Chris? I got a couple of things we got to talk about, some urgent things, kind of timely things, things like that. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're down in Jumanji for real. You got some crazy shit going on down there, brother. So I want to talk with you guys a little bit, a couple of different things. So some of you may or may not be aware of the X-Class solar events we had yesterday. Pretty fucking big deal. I'm not going to go through the whole process of explaining what it is, but suffice to say, there's a couple of things that I'm concerned about with this particular X-Class solar event. So solar flare, followed by some CMEs that will be hitting about 7 a.m. tomorrow, East Coast time, I believe. So, right on schedule with, hurricanes and everything else, there might be some electrical problems, some great issues, definite GPS problems. So, if for the next 2 days, after tomorrow morning, you guys are out trying to use your fucking Siri to get around, ooh, it's going to be all bad. What's up, Steve? What's up, awesome? Home feeling better, no pain, great. Drugs, love the surprise chat. Yeah, you are part of the reason I had to do this. Because I had told you we were going to do stuff on Saturday. What's up, Wolf? I had told you, Steve, that we were going to be doing, regular Saturday show. But my wife and my good friend, Grim Paul, are surprising me on Saturday with a ghost tour over in Idaho. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do the stream then, but I wanted to do it now because a lot of things lined up that I wanted to talk about. So I said, fuck, I might as well talk about it right now because I've been having kind of a, snafu couple of months here trying to get some shit done around the house and new house and all this other jazz. And I was going through some of my gear. I was packing away and I realized, shit, I almost packed this away. Fuck that shit. So I pulled it out. I'm wearing it. I feel better already. It's like the essence of the angry jackalope is alive and well. So, I figured, fuck it, we're going to talk about some stuff. Now, let's talk a little bit about the solar flare. The alert summary, hang on here, let me get it over here. Let me get to my email. Because I get these things in my email that lets me know when things get, there we go. So I got this SWPC product subscription service from NOAA, and it's a K index of 8, which means it's severe. There's one more index that's higher than the K8, K9. So we got a geomagnetic storm that is severe in nature, and so they kind of give an abbreviated breakdown of where the areas are going to be affected. So area of impact primarily poleward of 45-degree geomagnetic latitude, and they call that as low as Alabama and Northern California area, from northern America all the way down to those areas. So induced currents, possible widespread voltage control problems, and some protective systems may mistakenly trip out key assets from power grid. Induced pipeline currents intensify. So basically what this fucking means is the power grid, the American power grid, is going to take a hit. All right, it's going to take a hit. And thus far, imagine the Earth is boxing with the sun. So we get these M-class flares that hit us on a regular basis, and you can almost look at it, the M-class as like a fucking jab, right? Bop, 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 bop. No big deal. Okay? The Earth takes it. Boom, boom, boom. No problem. Okay, now this is a fucking wicked right cross. Okay, just a fucking boom. Mike Tyson right cross coming at the Earth. Okay, now it's not the young Mike Tyson, wham, that would be a K9. but this is definitely a Mike Tyson punch. This is going to be a K8. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Well, we really don't know yet, but come tomorrow morning, we will know. So talking about widespread voltage control problems, talking about from a spacecraft level, systems may experience surface charging, increased drag on low Earth orbit satellites, and tracking and orientation problems may occur. Navigation, satellite navigation, GPS, degraded or inoperable for hours. So come tomorrow morning, and if you have something that you need to have Siri or one of these other motherfucking things direct you, you might want to download and print out a physical map, because Siri and them ain't gonna be worth shit come tomorrow morning probably. Radio, high frequency radio propagation, sporadic or blacked out. Okay, auroras. Now you might be able to see auroras as low as Alabama or Northern California. Think about that for a second. You don't normally see auroras in Northern California. I can see somebody in San Francisco walking outside and seeing some auroras overhead going, Jay, that's really pretty. Okay, so whether or not we get knocked the fuck out or we just get really rocked, we're going to find out tomorrow. Now, there's a couple of things that people have a misconception with. Myself was included in this. If you want to protect your computers, before you go to bed tonight, shut them down and unplug them. Okay, unplug your computer. This is not like an EMP from like a nuke. This is like considered like a natural EMP from the sun. So it could cause problems current-wise to your computers. So if you've got a laptop, go ahead and unplug it from the wall. You don't have to shut it off because it doesn't have current coming from the wall or anything. Think of it like, you might have a massive surge that a surge protector just might get fried or whatever. So if you've got, UPSs, you've got surge blocks, things of that nature, that might help mitigate the problem. But me, after I'm done tonight, I'm going to shut all my machines down and I'm basically just going to unplug them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's going to be important for you. What's up, Tom? Yeah, 2 streams in 1 week. This is an early one for Saturday. Saturday, I'm going to be probably indisposed. I'll be in Idaho, I think. It's where we're going to be at ghost hunting. I'm going to try to do some streams for there, but the last time I tried to do some streams when I was out on the road, it didn't work out very well, so I figured I'd get one in here. I had promised Steve that I was going to have a stream this weekend, kind of cheer him up and make him feel better after his operation and stuff. And I felt like a dick, and I wanted to make sure I got a stream in for him specifically to help kind of brighten his mood and whatnot. It's unfortunate that, this one's not super fun. This one's talking about a lot of pretty serious things. We've got back-to-back hurricanes coming. We got Irma, then we've got, Jose or something like that. And then after Jose, we're going to have Lee. So it almost, and then of course we got, Katia, that's over there where Harvey was at. So, there's just a ton of shit happening, and I find it very interesting and incidental that there's also been these beams being kind of shot up from Antarctica, some places in Mexico, that almost seem to be targeting that area, almost like a HARP system that's just manipulating the weather and really feeding these bitches and making them super strong, right? So anyway, getting back to, I'm glad, Steve, I really am. And getting back to the flare stuff, I was concerned about sensitive equipment like my cameras and things of that nature. So I went and made a Faraday cage out of a metal can and a bunch of other stuff, and found out after I went through all of that effort, you don't really have to worry about it. As long as the device is not powered on at the time that the surge happens, it's not going to affect anything. Now, let's talk conspiracy for a second. Let's go ahead and flip modes and get into a little conspiracy talk. Okay, so what if they are fucking with the weather, and what if they're going to take advantage of this solar flare and pop off a nuclear EMP? And you'll be able to tell that, because if you ever experience a widespread power outage and the common explanation is it's a nuke and you have auroras in the sky, they're not nukes. Okay? If they say that it's natural, it came from the sun, like the one that we have coming to the X 9.3, and there's no auroras, but there's widespread power problems and small devices are fried out, that's a nuclear event. Okay, that's nuclear. That's not going to be natural. So there's a clear delineation there between what happens in nature and what happens as a result of a nuclear attack. All right, now, you know, let's go through the litmus list of issues going on. Let's go through the list right now. Okay, so on the West Coast, we got a bunch of fucking fires. I mean, fires. My sky right now is red. When I go outside and look at the moon, it's blood red. When I look at the sun in the morning, it's fucking blood red. It's been that way all fucking week. So in Oregon and some other spots in California over by Burbank and even here in Utah, we got multiple fucking fires. There's just fires all along the West Coast and Midwest, okay? On the East Coast, we've got tons and tons and tons and tons of these fucking storms just brewing up out of the fucking blue, just going crazy. And now we got solar events. And let's not forget over in fucking Idaho, going towards the super volcano, we've been having earthquake swarms there forever and a day. Now, just a little bit history lesson. Prior to Fukushima popping its 9-point-something earthquake, there was a X1 flare that preceded it. Okay? Yeah, I know you're riding out, Irma. I know you, man, I hope your preps are better than your little joke post of one water bottle and some Spam and some other shit you had sitting in that cart. That was pretty fucking funny. But so there's a lot of this craziness going on right now. In addition to, so what I want to tell you was, so when we have like a force field around our planet called the ionosphere. The ionosphere is like a ball, okay? It's like a force field. So when the solar flares hit us, it compresses, it pushes in. So now imagine I have a ball here and I push pressure in, or a plunger. When you're plunging into a toilet, right? You're pushing pressure down and it causes the blockage to go bye-bye, right? Let's see here. If there's ever a time to flip the switch, it'd be now. No one expect. I'm telling you, Tom. I'm fucking telling you. That's what I'm nervous about. So, when you have this compression that happens, it puts pressure on the tectonic plates. And a lot of times that's just enough to push these plates over the edge where they're ready to pop in the first place, but that added pressure adds to it. And there's kind of historical comps that you can go back and look. Every time there's been a massive flare that has hit us, there's always been like some kind of an earthquake, right? So, that being said, I am expecting sometime within the next 24 hours, starting tomorrow, 7 a.m., I think it's Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, after the flare hits tomorrow, I'm expecting a massive earthquake somewhere. So, you know, when I say massive, it's over 6.5. So we'll see that, we'll see if that plays out, okay? Now, one of my big nasty fears is this shit's going to have enough pressure going to it that's going to actually trip something like Yellowstone. If it trips Yellowstone, it's fucking game over. We're not, you know, let's not fucking mince words. I don't care how good your preps are. You're not going to survive a nuclear winter with all that ash and everything else. That's just a bad fucking day. You might as well just get fucking hammered, go fucking run with scissors and, you know, whatever. You know, just go out in a blaze of glory somewhere, right? You know, the other thing with Kim Jong-un, you know, that stuff looks like that's going to pop off. You know, he had a 6.3 earthquake over in that region, real shallow, so we know he's done some kind of testing. Now, again, this is what's being reported to us. So I'm basically reiterating what's been reported. For all I know, he's never did any fucking testing. He doesn't have shit. He might have that shit he was looking at might have been a fucking, you know, oh, this is going to be your next toilet. Fuck, I don't know. You know what I mean? I've never fucking seen a hydrogen bomb up close and personal, so I don't know. But one thing that I do know is a hydrogen bomb is interesting enough that if they pop that bitch 300 miles above the surface, that would cause an EMP, the one we're talking about. That'd be very catastrophic, would cause widespread electrical grid issues, and would knock us back into the Stone Age, which would be a bad situation for America because it's a non-recoverable thing. The death toll on that would be pretty catastrophic. You're looking at a loss of life after the first 6 months of maybe something like 70-80% of life. And most of that would be at the hands of ourselves. Meanwhile, FEMA Region 3, riding the shit out in style, tons of food, tons of ammo, reinforced, dug in like ticks, living life well, not only there, but also in Colorado, right? That's right. It's the end of the world, and I'm fucking getting drunk and running with scissors. But, I don't want this to be a full doom and gloom. I just want everybody to be on alert and basically keep your head on a fucking swivel, because something is foul in the state of Denmark. Something is not right. Something is amiss here. And I'm telling you, shit is getting kind of funky. Funky. Not funky cold Medina either, just straight funky. And the storms, the storms, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the patterns and I'm like, I've never, ever seen anything like it. And people are like, well, climate change. Yeah. How about climate manipulation? I think that's a little bit more accurate. So I wanted to bring that out. If you're worried about your electrical devices, again, tonight, unplug them. Don't have them plugged into the wall. Power the units off. And just wait till, sometime after, I don't know, 10 a.m., something like that. Just if the rest of your house power is fine, turn your shit back on. Just, if you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, don't do that yet. Let's see here. Titty sprinkles. What are we talking about? And why is the tone so poopy right now? Well, the tone right now is kind of somber and serious. We're talking about the hurricanes. We're talking about the solar flares. We're multiple X flares. I'll probably have to link down in the description down there so you guys can go do some homework on it. Also talking about stuff like the earthquake swarms going on in Idaho, I should say, and on top of the Yellowstone caldera. On top of that, economically, things are looking a little funky. This market is constantly being propped up and manipulated. So it's like, okay, so now is definitely a good time to pop something off so that when the market bottoms out, they have something to point to, which I would be very happy if this fucking propped up paper market just kept staying nice and stable for about 7 months until I get moved into my new fucking house. But I digress. That's a whole nother topic for a different thing. So yeah, I mean, that's all the negative side. On the positive side, there's a lot of cool shit that's coming out on TV and some other stuff that I want to watch. And, if the solar flare knocks out electricity, I'm going to be really pissed off because there's a lot of shit I want to check out. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I like entertainment, and I need a lot more good entertainment. So that's it. That's the doom and gloom part of things. Now, on to some other things. Because, I've been accused in the past of being a negative Nancy, pessimistic motherfucker. And I'm like, well, the fact that I prep and I'm a reliant person. See, I like saying reliant. I don't like saying prepper. Prepper. I hate that fucking word. So I'm a reliant individual. Shows that I am a positive motherfucker because I actually am the kind of person that thinks I can survive shit. My family can survive shit. If I didn't think I could survive shit, fuck. Let's see. Tom says, like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we become parasites living on a planet no longer wants us here. Yeah, well, we've been told this in all our entertainment, a lot of our entertainment, from Matrix to whatever. Human beings are a cancer to the planet. And you don't have to look very far. A lot of our fellow brothers and sisters really don't give a fuck about this planet. They just do what the fuck they want, If they evac brag, I'm suiting up. Yeah, so I just want everybody to be double check your preps, keep your head on a swivel, don't believe the hype, keep your eyes open, because something is fucking stupid and it feels like something's about to pop off. And I had to get on here. I had to do a stream. I had to reach out to you guys because I actually give a flying fuck about you guys. I really do. And I debated this because I've only talked to about maybe 3 of my friends about the potential of the flare and things like that. And of course, my wife. I talked to my kids about it. Explained to them what I was doing, things of that nature. But I really didn't want to come out and do a public stream like this and have people pointing at me saying, "Look, tinfoil hat wearing fucking Looney Tune, woo!" And then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna come out, talk my shit, say what I gotta say, and people that take it serious will go ahead and follow my example and prep like crazy. You know what I mean? Why, thank you. Yeah, as soon as it's fucking done, I'm still fucking painting and fixing this fucking house right here. It's kind of breaking my heart because I actually love this house. I think this is a really great house. But wife really is in love with this new house. So happy wife, happy life, right? Wolf, thanks for the heads up. Rob just warned my family about this just to be on the safe side. I'm telling you, it's always best to err on the side of being cautious. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that blows my mind. It's like, I try to warn people and tell them things, and it's not because I want to be fucking Chicken Little, the sky is fucking falling, but to say, look, this is a real possibility, guys, and you want to make sure you take care of your shit. You know what I mean? We spend a lot of time on these fucking computers and stuff. So let's just say the flare is nothing more than just a huge jolt. Okay, big bzzz, and the shit that's plugged in gets fucked up. Well, shit, if you unplug your shit, you turn it off, you go to bed, you're not fucking using the goddamn thing. You might save yourself a nickel on electricity anyway. And you get up in the next morning, you turn it on, and the other things you forgot to turn on, unplugged, they're fried, but your fucking computer and your information out to the world still good. Fuck it. That was great, right? And then let's take the flip side. Let's take the extreme. So now for people who are prepper minded or reliant thinking, right? Safety is number one priority, of course. But something really bad happens, at least tonight you can think about it. You can start kind of role playing it in your head, and then if you wake up in the morning and guess what, everything's off, hey, you're already 4 steps ahead because you've already figured out, when I wake up in the morning, if the shit's not working, this is number 1 thing I'm gonna do, number 2 thing I'm gonna do, number 3 thing I'm gonna do, number 4 thing I'm gonna do. And guess what, you're not the one caught slipping, right? So I look at Florida. Shit, I talked a little bit about Florida, I think fucking 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, BP Earthwatch and a few other people were calling it out as a tropical storm that had a little bit of a spiral to it. And they're like, it looks like that bitch might be a problematic. And I think a lot of people laughed at him at the time, but I saw it and was like, dude, that's a big bitch coming off of Africa right there. You know what I mean? And it's like, if people had paid attention at that time and said, you know what, fucking, I'm gonna get out of this bitch. I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna go visit my mother, visit my brother, visit my cousin, whatever. And I understand some people can't do that because of work and everything. But if you're going to be stuck inside, at least find a way to retrofit your environment to make it safer, stronger, to last. We're talking, holy shit. Have you guys seen the fucking footage on this shit? I saw a fucking bus flip over. I was like, are you kidding me? This shit's fucking ridiculous. I saw a nigga fly away. Woo! I'm like, whoa, look at this shit. Looks like some Dorothy shit. You're not supposed to see shit like that with fucking hurricanes. This shit's ridiculous. But anyway, I was sitting there like looking at this shit going, goddamn. I know my ass, I'd have like a little fucking bunker down in the basement. I could be buried under my house for 6 months. It might smell like a lot of shit down there when somebody finally digs my ass out, or I dig myself out, either or. But, I'm not going to starve to death. I'm not going to die from lack of water. I'm not going to die from no fucking tools or anything else. Shit, I got, it's like, it blows my mind because we try to tell people, this is the reason we prepare. This is the reason we do the crazy shit you think we do. Like, well, Jesus Christ, how much water do you fucking need? As much as I can fucking store. As much as I can fucking safely store in my fucking house. Because here's the deal. When the shit goes bad, I'm not just taking care of my family because, I do the fucking YouTube. So I got 19 fucking families that are going to beeline straight to my fucking house because they're not prepared. And in the back of their mind, I'm their backup plan. Oh, if shit goes bad, fuck, we'll go to Rob's house. Fucking Rob's that crazy fucking prepper guy. He has every fucking thing. Oh, shit. Yeah. You know, but I mean, here's the thing. Those people that are leaving right now, man, they must be fucking hating life. Hating fucking life. You know? They're just stuck in traffic. They get out the car, they stretch a little bit, you know, to get back in the car and they drive another fucking 3 inches. That is an exercise in fucking madness. Madness. You know, that's what you're like, you know what? The other bug out vehicle is a fucking motorcycle, dirt bike. So if shit gets bad, I'm not stuck in traffic. Brrr, fucking brrr, just ride right past the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Just say adios, amigos. It says, Tom said, we're set for anything that's going to last about a week. After that, might as well be shit at the fan. We'll switch gears, adopt and overcome. Yeah, exactly. I got 6 months, not because I plan to sit in this fucking house for 6 months, but like I said, I already know there's going to be so many fucking people come knocking on my door. You know what I mean? And so if I got 6 months, 19 people, shit, maybe I'll have a week. Maybe I'll have 2 weeks. I don't know. But the point I'm making is too many people just think it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I hope after this shit, I really hope after this shit, motherfuckers wake up and say, oh, you know what? Maybe it is a good idea to have shit. And some of the shit I'm seeing in some of these places where they're not letting people buy bullets and shit, I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. Are you fucking serious? These are the reasons you need guns. When shit gets fucking stupid and motherfuckers come around your house trying to jack your shit. You know, they come over and they're like, ooh, you know what, motherfucker? Yeah, you got shit. We're going to take your shit. No, you're not. No, you're not. Get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye. Bye. Go away. Go away. And then if things get really crazy, they come knocking on the door. You didn't even fucking warn them. Pop! Leave a fucking body laying out front. There's your fucking warning. Yeah, don't fuck with that house. Look at all the bodies out front. Shit. Leave that fucking spot alone. There's somebody crazy up in that motherfucker. Let's see here. I bug in. My bug out plan is to acquire gear, a drift in a 1 mile radius and bug back in. Yeah, you know, that's not a bad idea. I was thinking about that earlier myself. I was thinking about how I would clear different houses, you know, approach them cautiously and say, hey, is anybody in there? I'm not trying to fucking take anything. I just want to fucking talk, you know, and if somebody's there, it's like, hey, I'm right down the street. If you want to come and meet up and figure out how we could all work together, you know, this is a spot. And then there's some of these other houses, you know, they're empty. Hey, anybody in there? Nope. Start fucking gathering shit. Mark it on the fucking door. Been looted, been looted, been looted. If you need shit, come over here. You know what I mean? Because you can't survive shit on your own. You got to build a group. You got to build a group, find out everybody's strengths and weaknesses, work that shit like a fucking champ. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to reach out, really, just talk with you guys a little bit. And like I said, I really wanted to get in here, and I was hoping that Steve would be home from his operation. He'd see the announcement and jump on, because you know, I wanted to just cheer him up and stuff, because that operation was something else. And also just, you know, reach out to some of my people and just see how everybody's doing. Make sure the folks that are on the East Coast, you guys are taking your shit seriously. Make sure you got all the stuff that you need. And I will have to fucking, you know, just check in, man, because next week, this weekend going into next week is going to be something of a little bit of a pucker factor 5 to see what happens. My son says he's got a couple of friends that he plays with. They're online. They haven't evacuated. They're still sitting at home. And he's like, you guys need to get the fuck out. And they're like, no, we're going to fucking stay here. Let's see here. Shit, my boy in North Carolina went on vacation a week. Said he'd come back in 3 and clean up the fucking mess. Oh, shit. Let's see. Yeah, so, you know, that's it, guys. I'm going to try to stream when I'm in Idaho. I'm going to try to stream the ghost stuff. Hopefully there'll be something kind of fun to share with you guys. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, that's it, guys. I really just wanted to get in here, talk about the stuff, vent a little bit about people that talk shit about prepping, and also talk about the solar flare and things that you could do to keep your electrical equipment safe. That's it, fellas. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I got a bunch of shit I still got to do. I got a bunch of work still left to do tonight, but I want to take a break and just reach out and say, what's up? Love you too, Mr. Advances. Oh, shit, I missed something on you, Matt. Hang on. Let me scroll up. What did you say about your... Let me see. What's going on? Oh, so your wife... Let's see. Your wife is not with you, it looks like. Yeah, let me know what's going on, dude. Let me know. I'll keep you guys in my thoughts, and I'll send some positive mojo. Not like, yeah, shit's gonna matter, but anyway. All right, guys, you guys have a fucking great one. Oh, she's in North Carolina and you're in Kentucky. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That shouldn't be too bad. I know. Let's see. Let me look at the maps real quick because I know. Is North Carolina one that's supposed to get fucking a little bit of that action? I'm just kind of curious because I've only been focusing on Florida, so I wasn't sure. Anyway, just chat me. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So, but it should be weakened a lot substantially by then. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and see what happens. All right, guys, that's it for now. Yes, motherfuckers, I will be doing review stuff again. I'm just trying to get things done here. Once I get everything kind of buttoned up and squared away, I'm going to start chopping up some more shit. I got a meeting tomorrow with BTI and some other folks to talk about some new stuff, some new reviews, things of that nature. And so keep an eye out for that. That's it for now, motherfuckers. Be safe. Keep your head on a fucking swivel. Live life to the fullest. Get some fucking scars proving that you're living life. And I will talk to you guys later.